Hello everyone, I am Rohit Vats and you're watching Health Plus. In this episode, we are going to talk about a good heart health. And to talk about it, we have Dr OP Yadava with us, CEO of National Heart Institute. And doctor, let's address the elephant in the room first. Why so many celeb deaths and people who are looking very fit in general are prone to heart failure? What is happening there?
Well, thanks a lot, Rohit. I mean, you use the word fit people. I think you should use the word apparently fit. See, fitness is not just on the surface. Fitness is something which has to be examined and declared fit. Did they have their blood pressure recorded? Did they have their blood sugar recorded? Because both of these are silent killers. They don't produce any symptoms. Then it's also important with these young celebrities. Did they have any substance abuse? We call them absolutely healthy, normal weight, but did they have visceral obesity? Means a slight tummy, जिसे हम हिंदी में तोंद बोलते हैं. हमारा ऊपर वाला हिस्सा में वेट नहीं है, हमारे हिप्स में वेट नहीं है, लेकिन हमारे पेट में वो जो 1-2 किलो एक्स्ट्रा वेट होता है, that is what causes the damage. Then any substance abuse, were they smokers? The amount of stress that they go through, that is very important as you climb the ladder. So all these factors are important before you declare a person fit.
And doctor, I was also wondering that are there enough signs given by body to figure out that maybe this person is prone to heart failure or they might feel a heart attack later? Are there enough signs given by the body?
Well, the answer to your question, Rohit, is yes and no. I just told you, high blood pressure and diabetes have no sign at all. They are called silent killers. Their signs will come only when damage has taken place. And that's what you want to prevent. So, डायबिटीज़ का आपको तभी पता लगेगा जब आप अपनी ब्लड शुगर आप चेक करेंगे. ब्लड प्रेशर का जब आप ब्लड प्रेशर नपवाएंगे. हैविंग सेड दैट, यस, अगर आपको कभी भी कोई सिम्टम हो चेस्ट में जिसे आप एक्सप्लेन ना कर सकें, आपने खोमचे में खाना खाया है, गलदा खाना खाया है और आपको एसिडिटी है, तो मैं मान लूँ. लेकिन आप रोज घर का खाना खाते हैं, आपने आज भी खाया है और तब आपको एसिडिटी है, तो उसको एसिडिटी मत समझिए. अनएक्सप्लेन्ड एसिडिटी, चेस्ट डिस्कम्फर्ट, ब्रीदिंग डिफिकल्टी, palpitation, unexplained, should be treated as coming from the heart unless proven otherwise by the doctor.
Can ECG and echo they figure out that the artery is blocked and this may lead to a heart failure?
No. ECG is reliable in only 1/3 of people. Barely 3 out of 10 people who have blocked arteries. You have done an angio and you know arteries are blocked. Their ECG may be totally normal. So ECG is reliable in only 3 out of 10 people. Echo, if it produces old heart attack, it will detect. But if a person has got just angina, echo may be totally normal even when the arteries are blocked.
So even they are not like reliable parameters of it?
No. So you may have to do what is called stress test. Means you put the body on stress by either walking on the treadmill or by doing a stress echo or other forms of nuclear forms of testing for the stress. They are slightly more reliable, but none is 100% reliable. 100% reliability is only with angiography. That's all. But we should not go for 100% reliability. We should look at risk factor control at a vulnerable age group. And the vulnerable age group is childhood. Yes. In fact, if I can take 30 seconds, it is a lesson we learned from Vietnam War. Young recruits, 18 to 21 years, who died, American soldiers, When their autopsy or post-mortem was done, which was mandatory, they found streaks of cholesterol deposition in the arteries of the heart. Even when they did not die because of that, they died. So that was one. And second is there is a disease called SID, Sudden Infant Death Syndrome. A baby, 6-8 month old, has milk, goes to sleep, and at the anointed time does not wake up. And when you shake the child, you find the child is dead. That's what's called sudden infant.
How to get rid of these things? Because every now and then we are hearing about cholesterol and how good cholesterol is, fighting against bad cholesterol, and suddenly the body is, immune to so many things. So what should be the ideal way to get out of this situation?
Well, the ideal way, I think, is the care should start from the womb and should end at the tomb. When
It's
the baby,
easier said than done.
No, it is something which is practical and can be done if only we have the willpower. We have done that. That Bonsam baby contest when I was young like you, we used to have all these contests, and sometimes I have acted as a judge in those. That's all been banned now. You don't hear of healthy baby contest. Those days we used to keep the babies plump and we thought they were healthy. No, plump baby is not healthy. So we have to look at when the child is in mother's womb, what the mother is eating. She has to take care of that. And second most important thing is when the children are 1 and 2, 3 year old, they never have any sweet tooth. That sweet tooth is not genetic. That is created by the parents. At that time we give them ice creams, we give them all these sweet things and chocolates and toffees
then they get hooked
confectionery, and they get hooked to it. They get hooked to it. You're very right. So sugar is as addicting as tobacco. Sugar is addicting, mark my words. I'm using a technical word. Those who have a sweet tooth, it's not their fault. They've got addicted, just like tobacco, just like alcohol.
It's an habit that's been formed over the years.
Yes, it has been, and that is inculcated by you. So, and it is for the parents to realize. No, you tell me a single school which does not have a canteen, but आप सारे स्कूलों की कैंटीन में देखिए समोसे बिक रहे हैं, पकोड़े बिक रहे हैं. Who is selling apple or a banana that a student comes and buys that apple and banana?
Right.
So this has to be mandatory by the regulatory authorities that school health canteens cannot be selling these cheap sandwiches and those kind of stuff.
Doctor, I also wanted to know that just like fatty liver, where doctors say that it can be reversed, can a bad heart health be reversed also?
Yes, it can be, but to a point. Now, we use the word pre-hypertension and pre-diabetes. Those words have now been withdrawn by international guidelines, and they have been called grade 1 high blood pressure. Now, that level of high blood pressure and diabetes can be reversed. But once a full-fledged diabetes sets in, it cannot be. Similarly, if you have a 30 to 50% blockage in the arteries of the heart, it can be reversed with yoga, with diet and lifestyle changes. But when that becomes calcified, when that becomes 100%, nothing in the world can open that artery. So there is a tipping point. Beyond the tipping point, you will not be able to reverse the disease, but before that you can. So keep healthy when you are in the school, that's very important. But those who have crossed that age group have entered 35 to 50 years of age group, and you have started developing these disease processes, that's the age when you can reverse. Yes, that's the stage you can reverse. But if you develop it into a full-blown heart attack and a full-blown 100% blocked artery, 90% blocked artery, then you cannot reverse it.
क्या वो पैरामीटर्स हैं जो हेल्थ चेकअप में हमको एकदम नज़र रखनी चाहिए कि ये ना बढ़ सके?
अगर मैं आपका सवाल थोड़ा सा बदलूं, आप इन चीज़ों पे जाने से पहले जो चीज़ें बिल्कुल आपकी आंखों के सामने नज़र आ रही हैं कि आपकी पेट की जो गर्थ है, जो हम वेस्ट सर्कमफ्रेंस बोलते हैं, उसको आप देखिए. आप शीशे के सामने खड़े होइए टेढ़े होके और देखिए कि आपकी छाती नॉर्मल ब्रीदिंग में बाहर है या पेट बाहर है. अगर आपका पेट बाहर है तो ये विसरल ओबेसिटी कहलाता है, और आपका ट्राइग्लिसराइड, कोलेस्ट्रॉल, डायबिटीज़, हाइपरटेंशन जो मर्जी हुआ हो, आपका ये पेट बाहर है, इसका मतलब आपको हार्ट अटैक होने के चांसेस बहुत हाई हैं. और बाकी चीज़ें जैसे आपने बोला वो बड़े हुए निकलेंगी. तो हमें वो चीज़ें जिनके लिए हमें पैसा खर्चना भी नहीं है, गरीब आदमी शायद शुगर टेस्ट नहीं कराएगा, लेकिन वो अपना वेट देख ले। और ये गरीबों में भी होता है, आप भी गलत मत समझिए कि ये शहरों की बीमारी है। रूरल अर्बन डिवाइड खत्म हो गया है बिकॉज क्वालिटी ऑफ फूड हैज़ चेंज। जो गरीब आदमी है वो हाई कार्बोहाइड्रेट फूड खा रहा है बिकॉज हाई प्रोटीन फूड तो बड़ा महंगा हो गया है। तो उनकी मुसीबत है कि उन्हें ये खाना पड़ रहा है। वो बेचारा आलू की सब्जी के साथ ही सब्जी खा पाता है, वो आपकी महंगी वाली सब्जियां नहीं अफोर्ड कर सकता, वो दाल नहीं अफोर्ड कर सकता।
अच्छा, जो सब्जी आप खा रहे हो चाहे वो सब्जी ही है, लेकिन उसमें भी अंतर है कि कौन सी खानी है और कौन सी नहीं खानी।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल। सो आप पहले ये ध्यान रखिए कि आप अपनी एक्टिविटी लेवल पूरा मेंटेन रखिए। अगर आपकी एक्टिविटी बहुत है, आपका कोलेस्ट्रॉल जो मर्जी हो, आपकी एक्टिविटी आपको प्रोटेक्ट करेगी। तो आप अपना एक्टिविटी लेवल को मॉनिटर करिए। आप अपने पेट के सर्कमफ्रेंस, जिसे हम वेस्ट कहते हैं, उसको 90 से नीचे रखने की कोशिश कीजिए। और आप समझदारी से खाना खाइए, जिसमें हरे पत्ते की सब्जी लीजिए, तला हुआ कम लीजिए, सिंपल कार्बोहाइड्रेट जैसे मैदा की चीज़ होती हैं, सफ़ेद डबल रोटी है, सफ़ेद आटा है, कन्फेक्शनरी है, मीठी चीज़ें हैं, इनका सेवन कम कीजिए। ये जितनी गुजिया भुजिया चिप्स, ये प्लीज़ इनका सेवन, एरेटेड ड्रिंक्स वो कम खाइए। उसके बाद जूस लोग बड़ा पीते हैं आजकल। अरे साहब, आप 4 संतरे का जूस पी रहे हैं, आप वो 4 संतरे नहीं 6 खाइए, लेकिन जूस मत निकालिए। फाइबर के साथ आप उसका जो पौष्टिक पोर्शन है उसको बाहर फेंक देते हैं और उसमें से जहर एक्सट्रैक्ट करके आप पी रहे हैं, जो एक sugar solution है।
Drinking in moderation, because a lot of people are also talking about it, that heart remains healthy if you drink in moderation. Maybe this is a myth. Like, what do you?
It is a myth. It's an absolute myth. Red wine का कोरियन डॉक्टर साहब ने जो किया था, उनको एक्शन भी हो गया है कि वो रिसर्च सारी फ्लॉड रिसर्च थी। एंड अनफॉर्चुनेटली आज के ज़माने में इट्स ए कमर्शियली ड्रिवन वर्ल्ड। हर आदमी अपने प्रोडक्ट को बेचना चाह रहा है और इंडस्ट्री भी स्पॉन्सर करती है, हम डॉक्टरों को भी स्पॉन्सर करती है स्टेटमेंट देने के लिए। कोका कोला और एरेटेड ड्रिंक्स की 1960s में जो स्टेटमेंट्स दी गई थी, वो इन्फॉर्मेशन विदहेल्ड कर ली गई थी और वो चीज़ें निकल के आज आ रही हैं, लेकिन वो अब कई लोग तो जिंदा भी नहीं। तो ये हमें सोचना है कि ड्रिंक्स हार्ट का कोई फ़ायदा नहीं करती हैं, एब्सोल्युटली प्रूवन। हाँ, अगर आप 30 ml एक लेडी के लिए और 60 ml एक आदमी के लिए ले रहे हैं, सेंसिबल ड्रिंक कर रहे हैं विदाउट एडिशनल जो हम उसके साथ खाते हैं
नहीं,
वो भी देखें। ये नहीं कि उसके साथ स्नैक्स में आप चिल्ड वो सारा फ्राइड चीज़ खा रहे हैं, तब आप सोशली ले सकते हैं, लेकिन इसलिए नहीं कि वो आपके हार्ट को फ़ायदा कर रहे हैं। बिल्कुल हार्ट को कोई फ़ायदा ड्रिंक से नहीं है। इस इंटेंशन से आप ड्रिंक मत कीजिए।
I was reading somewhere that Asians are probably more prone to it, and there was also this thing, I read an article about why women are lesser prone to heart attacks. So are there any realities behind these research? Like, what is happening there? What's exactly is the real picture there?
Well, it's absolutely right, and not only Asians, it's especially in Southeast Asia.
Like India, Pakistan,
Bangladesh, Nepal, all those Sri Lanka, we are the maximum prone population in the entire world. And there is a genetic predisposition to these. Our HDL cholesterol, which is the good cholesterol, which should be very high, we should keep it around 45 to 50, is in the range of 25 to 30 with us. Our total cholesterol is low as compared to Western population, but our LDL cholesterol, which is a part of the total cholesterol, which is the bad cholesterol, is very high. So our bad cholesterol is very high, our good cholesterol is very low. We are prone to sugar intolerance or diabetes, and we are prone to, as we have discussed, visceral obesity. All this is predisposing us to heart attacks and these diseases. And this is what is called nature versus nurture. Nature means what genes we have been born with, those genes are against us. They have made us prone to high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high diabetes and those kind of a thing. On top of it, our nurture has become bad. Nurture is what we have developed for ourselves. We are now having rural, urban transformation. All our villages are getting urbanized. TV and other things.
Everybody is using RO there also. We are using it here also.
सब वो गुजिया भुजिया खा रहे हैं. Smoking has become very common. They have become very tense and those kind of a thing. So this epidemiological transition is also hurting our cause. Till the woman gets to the age of menopause, they have high levels,
45 to 48
roughly
years.
40-45, till such time they are having periods. Their estrogen levels, which are hormones inside women, testosterone are the hormones in men, estrogen in women. The estrogen protects the women from heart attacks. So the incidence of heart attacks is 1:10 below the age of 40. One lady versus 10 men. That's the level of protection. Yeah. But once you cross the age of 45, then the incidence of heart attack in women increases, and by the age of 60, it is the same as men, maybe even slightly higher. So women should not take it that they are immune to heart attacks. Yes, they are slightly less prone, but women are not exercising, they are looking after the family, they are cooking, they are at home eating all kinds of things. So women should look after their health slightly better than even the men folk.
Thanks a lot, doctor, for this informative session. And to the audience, as you heard that it's not that difficult to take care of your health. All you need to do is to do small measures for your good heart. We will soon meet up in another episode. Till then, thank you.